What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than Cali Guy. Y'all stop smoking spit, and this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Yep, and cannabis retail bill advanced by Virginia lawmakers, and this one kind of like funny. You know what I'm saying? Because the Virginia Senate committee advanced a bill to create an adult cannabis use marketplace, you know what I'm saying, aiming for sales by 2025, despite uncertainty about its reception by the governor, Governor Glenn Youngkin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got the people of Virginia, they want, you know what I'm saying, they want the cannabis bills and stuff like that pushed forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the City Committee on Rehabilitation and Social Services passed SB 448 in a 10-5 bipartisan vote, but the bill still needs to pass several more committees before reaching the Senate floor. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the tricky one about this one is like Governor Glenn Youngkin, he ain't really even for it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if by a quote, you know what I'm saying, he says, "This is an area that I really don't have any interest in," says Governor Youngkin. You know what I'm saying? There are so many things that we can work on that I think we can get to the finish line.
Right.
And pretty much cannabis is like, shit, we already right there at the finish line.
Might as well.
But
Yeah.
pretty much he like, shit, who cares?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But the people of Virginia, they trying to push some shit forward though.
Hey man, keep pushing on, Virginia.
Man.
We looking. Moving on. Hey, look, Joe Montana is not just known for throwing touchdowns and winning Super Bowls. He's actually a part owner of an investment company that has invested in a lot of cannabis companies and is known for like 22% of sales, cannabis sales and shit like that though.
Mhm.
His investment company and shit, though, you know what I mean? And the company is called Liquid 2 Ventures, and it was founded in 2015. So since 2015, they've been actively invested into companies, you know what I mean, into cannabis companies. And right now they are invested in 25 cannabis companies, and their combined worth is $1 billion.
Damn.
So yeah, that's big news, man. And because you know everybody know Joe Montana from throwing them touchdowns and winning them Super Bowls, but I think that's big that he's playing a part in the cannabis industry. And one of the companies that they're invested in that this story is about is Cannabis, and is the largest wholesale and marketplace and distribution platform. You know what I mean?
So he pretty much, you know what I'm saying, in touch with like pretty much all legal communities across the United States.
Yep.
That's right. Shout out
Tapped
Joe
in.
Montana, man.
Sure.
Shouts
Yeah,
out,
you probably
brother.
need that cannabis for all the muscle aches, right?
Man, I'm telling you. Man, a Connecticut loophole allows THC beverage sales in liquor stores. Huh. It's always a lot of comparisons, you know what I'm saying, between THC legislation and alcohol legislation, this, that, and the other. But per Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection spokesperson, a package containing less than 1 milligram of THC per serving and less than 5 milligrams per package is not considered cannabis and may be produced and sold without a license.
Ooh, that is
That
a
is a
loophole.
hell of a loophole.
Yep.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
With like, because like the drinking of THC, edibles of THC, it's like I believe is somewhat of, it's receptive to people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they looking at it as no smoke, it may be light on my lungs. You know what I'm saying? And you get a good buzz.
For
If
sure.
you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And for them to see this right here, you know what I'm saying? Again, is a package containing less than 1 milligram of THC per serving and less than 5 milligrams per package is not considered cannabis. That's a good one. And this is continuous, constantly evolving, and we realized as a committee that we've got to get further ahead of this. So that's why this season we're going to be changing that definition to make it even just more bright and rule. So pretty much they want to, like, you know what I'm saying, the higher the laws that be, you know what I'm saying, they really want their hands on all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since you found this little loophole, you know what I'm saying, we finna rewrite this shit so I can get some of that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But man, shouts out to the people of Connecticut,
And
you
found
know what
that
I'm saying,
loophole.
that found that. Cause I
On the
like,
real.
man, I know a lot of people did not know that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna salute you for that shit though.
Facts.
And to hell with you motherfuckers who trying to like come up and try to change that shit.
Man.
That's
Crazy.
your weekly news. Is that the weekly news?
No, man. Come on, let's start. All right, moving on. Moving on. Hey, look. Okay. This nigga right here.
A little
All
too
right.
soon. It's
Yeah,
all right,
a
bro.
little too
Let's
soon.
keep going.
All right. Here we go. Boom, boom. Exclusive Central Valley Golf Course. Guess what they was doing? Selling that herb. You know what I mean? Selling that herb. So this golf course was illegally selling cannabis, you know, in the business and shit, though. They was basically trying to get it how they live. You know what I mean? And so the police, somebody snitched, you know, put this shit out there. So the police, you know, they raided the location, though. But what's crazy to me is they did find different things, you know, cannabis-related things and like that, edibles. But nobody went to jail. They didn't book nobody or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because it says, though no suspects were taken into custody, they seized many items with a warrant, and it was a search warrant to run in the place, though. So it's just like, you know, it's a lot of businesses out there that's trying to get it how they live.
Club membership got rejected
on everything. And look, and then just on a deeper side of it, though, it's a lot of businesses that's trying to find different ways to make money. You know, they might be losing money here. So damn, we could sell cannabis and a motherfucker can go out there on this field and play golf and feel good about it and shit, though. But look, you know, in this day and age, you got to do it the right way. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like still though, it's like if I don't know how that shit go, but if you like an exclusive club member or whatever it may be, you know what I mean? It's certain protections that come with that.
Yeah.
So if I'm part of this club, you know what I'm saying, and within this club, I can go and get me a joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck you coming to fuck with my club stuff, man?
Facts.
I imagine though this
bruh.
probably happens at every club.
Yes.
And they just happen to get busted.
That's probably
You know
why
what
it
I
looked like
mean?
it was a laugh, like
Yeah,
within the
yeah.
within the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like whoever went and dropped that dime, you
Yeah.
need a bag of dimes thrown at your forehead.
Somebody
Man,
got mad, got cut out or something.
Yep. It's when telling.
Couldn't pay your dues, huh? All right, California judge rules against feds in suit filed against Ayahuasca Church. I hope I'm saying that name right. You know what I'm saying? And
This is the one you were talking about before, right? What's the
yes,
religion? Okay.
a federal judge in California has ruled against a motion from the U.S. Attorney General's office to dismiss a lawsuit filed by a church that uses the psychedelic brew ayahuasca as a sacrament. Now, the I'm not gonna go into grave detail about
Right.
it, but you know what I'm saying, this is a spiritual practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The psychedelic that they use, they're not using this for recreational nor medical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we're here in the United States, home of the free, where you have, you know what I'm saying, you free to your religious practices.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it seems as if like this group of people right here is targeted for practicing their religious practices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I find that kind of cold. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they going through whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, that they families and stuff going through. And it's like now that the Osborne, the church, and additional plaintiffs maintained the lawsuit filed in April of 2023 that the federal government is forcing them to choose between practicing their religion or going against their beliefs to avoid prosecution by the law.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't care, like whether you pro-religion or non-religious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's a person practice, I believe that's kind of like Jack.
Mm-hmm.
You finna make me sit here and choose of serving my higher power, practicing, you know what I'm saying, within my personal beliefs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus the law. Like, come on now. Get it together, America.
Man, figure that shit out.
That's what we know. Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Baby.